Hi everybody and welcome back to Necromancy 101. This week I thought I would talk a little bit about unknown magics. Because again, it's getting close to Halloween and it's that time of year when everybody wants to get out like a spell book and start summoning up spirits and stuff like that. And sometimes you'll get a spell book and it'll have a really cool spell in it, but it won't have a really great description, but it'll tell you like how to do the spell, but like not what the spell does. I gotta tell you, that's a terrible spell book. So this was sort of inspired by watching well, I'm not gonna lie, I was watching Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and you know the scene at the end when she raises up the army of knight's armor and stuff like that and things like that? Yeah, that worked because she didn't understand the spell. Like, you remember the scene earlier in the movie when she summons up all the clothes and stuff, and she's like, whoa, there's way more summonings happening than I thought was gonna happen. Yeah, that's called bad magic, bad form. If she knew what she was doing, she might have been able to limit it, or, control what she was getting into. And she was able to control the spell later, when earlier in the movie she didn't. And, so, I mean, in the end, she uses the army to fight the Nazis, and that's fine. It all works out pretty well. But at the same time, it kind of seemed obvious to me that there was, spirits of the dead inhabiting the army to make them do the thing. Spirits of people who'd worn the outfits before and their death and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, so if you're reading a spell book and you don't know what the spell does, leave it alone. Now is not the time of year to be tampering with things you do not understand. In fact, it's never a good time of year to tamper with magic you don't understand, but you don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to do this cool spell and I'm going to raise up a spirit or something like that, and then you open a gate that you can't close, because then that makes my Halloween really busy. And that means I run around and I don't get to wear a costume that makes me look like Arthur Dent, but wearing a crown so you're King Arthur Dent, because that's fun. Anyway, yeah, that's something to keep in mind when you're doing magic and stuff. So that's it for now. As you notice, I have a bookshelf now. That's been something I've been meaning to do for a while. It's been on the back burner. But it's there. It's from IKEA. It's great. So, anyway, yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe. I'll post some links below later to the Patreon and other websites and stuff like that. So, yeah, hope you guys had a good weekend. See you on the flip side.